Well, here we go. I'm gonna try to replace this rewind coil. And as you can see, I busted out my pull cord. I got a new pull cord right here. I got a new wind coil right here. Let's see if we can put this shit together. I need to get a new one of these. Look at that, it's kind of busted up too, but shit. I ain't got time for it. All right, here we go. First thing I got to do is just take this old pull cord out of here. Shit. I don't know how YouTubers do it. I ain't got three hands. I got to put the phone underneath my chin. There you go. Just like that. Shit. Now that's better. Look at that. Shit. Before and after. Dang. I love the brake parts cleaner. It really does a good job. And then I use my air compressor and just blew it out. Shit like that. Now we're ready to put this thing together. Here's the new rewind spring. Now you can see it's going to fit in there just like that. Once I take this thing off, it's going to just blow up on me. Who gives a shit? I'll just have to wrap it on in there, press it in with my fingers. Like I said, I don't have three hands, so I'm going to just kind of show you what I'm doing. You got to get that part in there, and then just wrap it and press it in with your fingers. Let me see if I can tuck this under my chin and show you a few loops. There we go. Good. Can't do this with one hand. All right, later. All right, she's in there. It took me about a minute, not really that long. You just got to stay ahead of the spring. It'll go right in. Well, now it's time to put this shit together. This is the top side. You see where that little groove is? That little groove gonna hook up right there. Just pop right in there like that. All right, next step. Now, if you were paying attention when you took this shit apart, you'll see there's a hole in there. Well, that hole goes in there and out here, and it actually pushes on up into there. That's where a knot needs to go, and it's going to wrap around. I'll show you. See, just like that, easy as cake. Now I just got to tie that very end, just a single overhand knot, and then I'm going to light it on fire, make it melt. You hear me? All right, now I tied that. You can see I just barely tied it in the very end because I want to keep as much of this string as I can. And so I'm going to take a torch and melt it. I want to point out, don't you dare forget to run this thing through here first. You try to run that straight into here and then think you're going to put it in. Good luck, because there ain't no end that's going to go through this little hole over here. Hear me? All right, here we go. Melting on up there. You can do it with the lighter if you want, but shit, I ain't got time. And now I just got to shove it on in there. It's melted. It ain't going to come through. This damn iPhone. It ain't working the way I like it. So now we just got to put this thing back on. Remember, there's that thing you got to hook onto the little curved end. There it is. Now we're going to have to wind it. And once again, I can't do it without a third hand. I got to get myself a tripod or shit. Let me just do it, and then I'll show you. Now, before I wind it, I got to put these little doohickeys on here. They just go in like this. All right? And then this guy needs to go in there like that. Now, I know we live in a country where you can't say this guy. It's got to be a he, she. Or he's got to be a, I don't know what the hell. I don't understand these days. I'm all confused about what's going on in this country. But whatever. We're going to get this thing on here. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to use my chin technique. Seems to be working all right. Got it under my beard. all you got to do right there. Now I'm just going to start winding it. You want to wind it until it gets nice and tight. Before you start winding it, make sure you pull all this shit out, because you're going to want to wind it without using the cable on it. Because if you wind it with the cable on it right now, well, you're going to pull it out and ain't going to want to wind back in. You hear me? You got to make tension on there real tight and then start wrapping that cable around. You hear me? All right, it's tight. If I let go of my thumb, it's just going to just spring on out. Notice I have not yet wound the cable on it. I'm going to do it right now. All right, I got it on there now. It's nice and tight. I'm going to pull it out, and it'll wind back in. Time to put this thing right back on the saw. I can't swear right now because my son's over there watching me. I can't say bad words. All right, here we go.